All right, Darksiders. So first off, I'm not sure what's going on with my sound and syncing to my lips. It probably seems like I'm in a Kung Fu movie right now because I know that the sound is a little bit off, but bear with me. First off, man, listen, you guys, I am so very sorry for being MIA. Most of you all know that I'm moving and like all of our time is spent packing boxes. Moving sucks, man. It's not a lot of fun, but I have seen some things. So I just wanted to jump on and talk about some things that I thought were really interesting. We're going to talk a little bit about some movie news too. So stay with me through this whole video because I haven't spent any time with you guys, man. And I always miss you. So first off, I did see Kingdom. For those of you all who love the series Kingdom, there's a Kingdom movie on Netflix. I won't spoil anything in this video, by the way. So make sure you check it out. It is really cool. It kind of picks up where the other one leaves off. I guess I can kind of say it like that, but it's cool because it tells you the story of how the virus came to be as it is, and also how the factions between the two kingdoms came to war with each other. And it's all wrapped around a central character. I won't tell you who that is, but that is the character that we know from the first 2 seasons of Kingdom. So it's a great filler in terms of filling in some of the story, because now we kind of have some origin, or I was going to say original, that's not the right word, but some origins of how things came to be with Kingdom. So when we get the season 3 of Kingdom, I think it's going to be really good. So the movie fills in a lot. So make sure you check it out. As per what we always get with Kingdom, cinematically, it's fantastic. The acting is fantastic. The directing is fantastic. It's beautiful. Kingdom's on point, man. If you haven't seen Kingdom on Netflix, make sure you check it out and add that to your watch list, and make sure you check out the Kingdom movie on Netflix because it is really good. Now, let's talk a little bit about HeMan. So, first off, I'm curious to know what you think about HeMan. I, on the whole, thought HeMan was okay to pretty good. It did not reflect the nostalgia of the original HeMan, the one that I grew up on as a kid. It didn't reflect that, but I thought that it was on the whole pretty good. A lot of people complained about HeMan. They didn't like it. And of course, you know, our natural complainers, don't worry, I'm not going to go off, not going to rant. That's for the other channel, Dark Side Uncut, by the way. Make sure you go over there and subscribe whenever I start putting videos on there. That's my rant channel. But you had the typical folks that that complained about HeMan, but they complained about everything. No, these are those same folks. You know, I know you know who they are because some of you guys are subscribed to the channel. I can see that on my analytics. So you watch those channels. They did their normal complaining. What about this and what about that and blah, blah, Kevin Smith and this and that. That's fine. They did their thing. But in general, like, a lot of people are not real happy about this. I thought it was okay. I didn't mind the story wrapped around Tila, really fleshing out her character and developing her character. I know some people might not like the way that it looks like they're taking the direction of their character, and I get that because I think we're probably going to see some things happen with their character that reflect our present day, should I say, with where we are with movies and all that's going on in our society. And some people I know are not going to like that. That's up to you. I'll leave that. You know, that's on you. But on the whole, I thought that the story build was good. I thought it was interesting how they developed the character of Tila. I liked the animation. I thought it was good. I liked it. I mean, it was good to okay on the whole. It wasn't great. I do think that the second season is going to be interesting because they do leave us, listen, Darksiders, they leave us with a little bit of a cliffhanger, and I was like, what? That don't happen in HeMan, so I was surprised about that. And it's a nice little cliffhanger to build the story for season 2 of HeMan. So I thought that HeMan was pretty good. I did enjoy that. I will be going to see the man, my brain. I see it's all those heavy boxes, man. My brain is swollen. Does my head look big? I will be going to see Suicide Squad, which, man, I'm telling you, Darksiders, like, I'm hearing that it's good. Like, crazy good. I mean, people are saying it's like the best DCEU movie yet. I'm like, wow, really? If that is the case, that's an interesting thing to say, because that could be a reflection of the director and what James Gunn is doing with Suicide Squad. I think the director's James Gunn. I don't know, man. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong about that, because the same guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy. So I heard it's good. I heard it's crazy good. I have tickets to see that in the theater, so definitely, you guys, I will do a just out of theater review for Suicide Squad. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. What else did I want to talk to you about? Of course, you guys know that Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney because they have put Black Widow on Disney Plus, and from what she understood, it was only going to be released in theaters. Honestly, so look, I think that Disney put Black Widow on Disney Plus because it wasn't doing that good theatrically. It wasn't doing what they expected it to do. So I think they were like scared. I think they were like, yo, look, we gotta make our money back, right? The bottom line is it's about the dollars. So I think that they put it on Disney Plus. Now, Scarlett's salty about that because apparently contractually she was supposed to get a cut of the proceeds from the ticket sales, but that did not extend to what would happen in the monies that would be earned from that movie being on Disney Plus. So she's mad about that. So she's suing Disney. I also found out, for those of you guys who are on Apple TV, that she is also, that C on Apple TV is also coming out with a second season, and I believe Dave Bautista is joining the cast of C. So Jason Momoa, you know, is a star in that, and C is crazy good. Yeah, C is crazy good on Apple TV. So if you're subscribed to Apple TV and you haven't seen C, it's crazy good. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna like spoil it for you. Just go check it out and let me know what you think about it. I feel like there was one more thing that I wanted to share with you that I'm missing, that I can't think of. I don't know, man. If I can't think of it, I will make another video. But guys, thank you so much for being patient. Now you know why I've been MIA. We're moving, and it's just so stressful, man. So stressful. I think that also I wanted to let you guys know, don't go anywhere. This will be the last thing, but I want to make sure you guys get everything. I like hanging out, man. It's been a minute, you guys. It's been a minute. So I also wanted to let you know that whenever we do move and we get things set up, you likely will not see the dark side background. It is really like literally all in boxes, unless I whip out the green screen and maybe just put the background in that way. But it'll probably be stuff like this, like from my car or from wherever I am. When we move, we're going to be moving in with my parents for a little bit. So we're going to sell and we're going to hold. We're not going to buy right away because we believe the market's going to break. And we think that right now, a lot of people are paying more for houses than what they're worth. And when the market breaks, we think a lot of folks are going to be upside down in their houses. So we're going to buy while the getting's good with the sale. And then we're probably just going to chill with my parents for a little bit and wait for the market to break and then buy when something comes along. So anyway, that's the plan, you guys. Thank you so much for spending time with me, hanging out with me. Love you guys. Of course, you know I am sitting in my car because I am on my way to Home Depot. Gonna look for some countertops so that we can swap the old ones out and get this place ready to put on the market and hopefully get top dollar for it. All right, Dark Siders. I'll see you guys. Love you. Peace.